Hi there, this is Hannah. Today I want to talk about props in the game that I just want to have as actual items in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't know if this sounds confusing, but hear me out. There are many decorative props in the NPC buildings, but it would be nice if they were actual furniture items in the game. And I believe that there might be a slight chance that we will actually be able to obtain them in the future. First on my list, and almost everything on my list, are plants. I noticed there are a bunch of them in the NPC buildings that we are unable to use. I honestly think that New Horizons is seriously lacking in a variety of plant items, especially when you compare it to New Leaf. Last year, when they announced that Life will be coming back to the game, I was really excited because I hope that not only will Life sell flowers and shrubs, but also plant items, since he also sold plant items in New Leaf. I was sadly wrong though. But let's go back to my list. A Nook's Cranny is this watering can with tulips. It's super cute, and I already heard many people say that they want it as an item. There's a pink version on the shelf in Nook's and one green version outside the shop in Spring. Also in Nook's, in the right corner of the store, is a plant in a terracotta pot. The same plant is also in the museum, but this time in a gray pot. Another plant that I want is the snake plant in a wicker basket in Able Sisters. There are different versions of the snake plant throughout the game, this time in a normal brown pot in the museum or in the airport. And by the way, there's also a model of the mini cactus set, but it's just one single cactus. I want a single cactus, y'all. Okay, but let's talk more in depth about the museum. In the bug area of the museum is this lovely Venus flytrap. Since the launch of the game, I have been just gushing over this plant. But what we really have to talk about is the butterfly room. We just need every single thing in this room. All the plant shelves, these plant starters, the lily pad pot, and plant pot hangers are just amazing. I mean, imagine the flower shops people would create with these as items. I want foxgloves as a flower in Animal Crossing. One thing that really confuses me though in the museum is this tree. There's no in-game equivalent, and I wonder why they would put an entirely different tree type in the museum without giving us the option to have them for ourselves. From a design perspective, they may just wanted some variation of the greenery in the museum so it looks prettier and more unique. But why would they include something as significant as a new tree type only as a decoration in an NPC building? Also, look at all the vegetation in the bug area. I doubt that these would ever be made available for our islands, but guys, let me have dreams, okay? A lot of people love to decorate with lots of plants and make their islands look overgrown, so there just needs to be more greenery options. Last but not least, some honorable mentions of the objects in the museum. These lights in the hallways of the art section, the different seats in the museum, the opulent lily vase at the staircase. Also, the items in the science area, the microscope, lab experiment set, or the bug cages are known in-game items. But what about all these bottles in the shelves, or this bright DNA model would also be nice as an item. A little Easter egg while we're here, you can see Nat from New Leaf on this poster. Nat used to be the leader of the Bug Off, and I think it's kind of cute that they pay homage to the older game. The small flower pot that is beside Isabel in the Resident Services Center is also really cute. Depending on season and the player's island, the flowers in the pot variate. I wish that when you placed a plucked flower, they would be in a terracotta pot like this instead of the small vases. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Able Sisters. There are actually many fantastic objects in the shop. The prettiest, in my opinion, is the little flower lamp on the right wall. Items that I would also want would be the framed embroidery picture on the right wall or the one in the shop's window. There's also this quilted tapestry, which is the same one that we were able to obtain through Mabel's amiibo card in New Leaf. And honorable mention goes to this whole corner. It has so many cute objects. And honestly, also the wallpaper, I think that one would be perfect for a cottagecore house. On to Harv's Island. People really like the fences, and again, why would you add a different kind of fence if it's not available for us? Also, I wish the clothesline would be customizable to look like Harv's. This hanging spiral decoration and the wood cover thing are super cute, and I want it. But why do I believe that some or all of these objects could become actual game content? Many people are asking Nintendo to give them the same objects as in Pocket Camp. Let's be real, there are some amazing decorative items in the mobile game. The biggest issue though is it is a mobile game. Transforming the models that are in Pocket Camp into a high-resolution version for the Switch is not that easy. Though the objects that I have mentioned already have an in-game model, so I would assume it is easier for the developers to recreate them as items. There is a new update coming soon for the NookLink mobile app, where we saw that you can purchase the poster of Tom Nook that is in Resident Services Center and in the airport. Considering that, they might be hinting at that there will be other items from NPC buildings redeemable through Nook points in the NookLink app. I do not think this is a question of if we are going to get some of these items, more a question of when. It is fair for people to criticize Nintendo for the lack of content in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but I want you all to remember that we are still in a pandemic, and production is very likely to still be compromised by the world's current situation. That is probably the reason why they are mainly pushing out updates that are mandatory, like the seasonal events, and other things are simply pushed to the sidelines. But that's it for now. If you think I missed any objects, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please like this video. It helps small creators a lot. And if you want to join my little coffee coven, then hit the subscribe button and see you next time. Bye.